Let me tell you the fastest way to waste years in business. Avoid the thing that scares you. That's exactly what I did when I started over. I buried myself in safe stuff. I built courses, polished websites, created digital products. On the surface, it looked like I was being productive. But deep down, I knew I was avoiding the one thing that mattered, putting myself out there. And here's the thing about being an introvert over 50. We're really, really good at convincing ourselves that hiding is strategic. I told myself, if my product is good enough, it will sell itself. Well, the behind-the-scenes truth is it didn't. I'll never forget scrolling through social media, watching all these bubbly entrepreneurs dancing on camera, jumping around with ring lights, doing morning routines in matching workout sets. And I thought, I can never be like that. I'm not bubbly. I don't dance. Well, not on camera anyway. My default is deadpan, a little sarcastic, no nonsense. So I convinced myself I had to stay behind the scenes. Let the product do the talking. But you know what happened? Silence. Complete silence. I'd launch something, send out a few posts, and then sit at my laptop refreshing my email, waiting for sales. Nothing. Not one. And instead of asking why, I just retreat back to building the next thing. Because building felt safe. Being visible felt terrifying. For me, the scary thing wasn't technology. I'm actually pretty tech savvy. The scary thing was people. Putting my face out there. Having opinions. Being seen. And if you're an introvert like me, maybe that sounds familiar. Maybe you've told yourself, I'm not the right type of person for this. I don't have that bubbly personality. People won't relate to me. I'm too old to start showing up on camera. Here's what I eventually realized. Avoidance is the most expensive business strategy in the world. Because it doesn't just cost you money on tools and programs. It costs you time, years of time, and it chips away at your confidence. Every failed launch without feedback made me believe a little more that maybe I wasn't cut out for this, that maybe my personality was the problem. And that feeling, it's brutal. You don't just lose momentum, you lose belief. But here's what I learned. People are actually tired of the hype. They're exhausted by fake enthusiasm. They want someone real, someone who's been through actual challenges. My dry humor, my no-nonsense approach, my refusal to dance on camera, those aren't bugs, they're features. When I finally started showing up as myself, sarcastic comments and all, something shifted. People connected with the authenticity. They didn't need me to be bubbly. They needed me to be honest. Now here's the good news. Things really shifted for me when I found a system that didn't let me hide. For me, that was a master resale rights program. It gave me products that already had credibility, a framework that was done for you, and most important of all, a community that pushed me to show up instead of hiding. Finally. Suddenly, I wasn't alone. I wasn't starting from zero every time. And the fear of visibility was still there, but it wasn't paralyzing anymore. Because I had structure. I had support. So if you're an introvert over 50, here's what I want you to know. Your personality isn't the problem. Your avoidance is. You don't need to become someone else to succeed online. You need to become more of who you already are. Don't avoid the thing that scares you. Don't waste years hiding behind perfect products that nobody sees. Face it. Do it imperfectly. Show up in your own way. Because action, even quiet, introverted action, builds momentum. Avoidance steals it. The world doesn't need another dancing entrepreneur. It needs your perspective, your experience, your authentic voice. If you're starting over after 50 or 60, don't make my mistake. Don't let introversion become an excuse for invisibility. Consistency, courage, and showing up as yourself will move you forward. And in my next video, I'll show you the 3 simple tools that make this whole process so much easier. Because yes, being visible is scary, but it doesn't have to be complicated. See you next time.